G'day, Steeler Nation. I've been trying to think about the last, 24 hours to maybe 48 hours, like 2 days now. Where to start? I don't know really where to start. So I'm going to try and do my best to talk about Dwayne Haskins now. As a Pittsburgh Steeler, as a Washington Redskin and football team guy, and also as a person. So I want to try and give you guys my take best I can. Now, I'll tell you this. I don't really deal with, I guess, death too well. And we all have our own ways of dealing with it. Some people can be quiet, some people can be loud, some people can be jokingly. We all, in our own right, have our own personal way how to deal with stuff like this. Me, I don't know. I just kind of go through the motions of it, right? It's horrible. It is absolutely horrible what happened. And I'll tell you guys a few things throughout the video, and I might go from one thing to the other and one thing to the next. I don't know. This video could be 5 minutes. It could be 12 minutes. I don't know. But all I know is this is extremely sad. This is just beyond terrible. So we found out. Well, I'll tell you my story. What happened? So I found out. I think it was Sunday, yesterday morning, at 3 a.m. I woke up to check my phone and see what's going on, and I had messages from Gridiron Blitz and Pittsburgh Owen saying Dwayne Haskins had passed away, and I was like, that can't be right. There's no way, right? There's no way that can happen. That's one of us. That's a Steeler. He was fighting for the competition this year. It would have been, in my opinion, Trubisky, Rudolph, and Haskins. I would have loved to seen a three-way dance, like, to be honest, And I won't talk about QB depth today, but I'm telling you, I woke up at 3 and I was like, this is incredible. And the whole day I thought, do I give a shout out? What do I do? I try to go through my thoughts. I don't know. I don't know what to do, right? But the sad reality is the Pittsburgh Steelers lost one of their teammates, and as a fan, we have lost someone close to us. Now, you may think, well, Mark, you don't know him, or yourself, you don't know Dwayne either. But in some reality, we do, because we follow the team and he plays for the team. And the black and gold passion that we exude from us, and we do everything to cheer our team on, he's a part of that. So to me, this won't be a one and done thing where it's like, it's news and then it's forgotten about. This will linger into the season, and it's going to be horrible. Even in the future, talking about the quarterback third position or drafting one, you can't just replace someone like that. I know you have to, but it doesn't make any sense, right? So I woke up that morning and I was just overwhelmed. Like, this is not right. And the biggest reason that it always comes back to me is why I'm so saddened for his family, his friends, Steel locker room, the Washington locker room, the NFL, anyone who followed Ohio State. I've got mates in America from Pittsburgh who loved Haskins as the quarterback for Ohio State. Loved him. And anything like that, it always comes back to me to the age, right? And I'll give you guys a quick story on how I see how my life is with the world and like I always say, the universe. Like I sometimes can be quite, spiritual and stuff like that, and go down. If we ever met at the pub, you and I could talk forever about anything, because I'm intrigued about everything. So what it comes back to is this fella, Dwayne Haskins, didn't get a chance. He's 25 years old and he didn't get a chance. That to me makes me sad, and it also makes me very angry. Angry and frustrated that he didn't get a chance. Now, I've got this analogy or this idea that, and I won't swear on this podcast, that when I talk to the young fellas, I'm now 32, so I'm getting up there, but I've done a lot of traveling. I've been all overseas, been to America 5 times, lived in Canada for a year and a half. I've got this analogy that young people need to do dumb things. And I'm not saying going out and get yourself hurt, but I'm saying you need to go live life and experience life, right? For me, I've done a lot of things, dumb things, good things, bad things, good things. I've done so many things. And to me, being taken away at 25, it's not right. It just doesn't feel right. 25 years old, and that's it. You know, he was working out with the team. Mitchell Trubisky and all the other fellas were throwing the football around and acting like young lads. Like, I love to see how I'm still young too, but I love to see like young people do stuff like that. I love to see them get around and have fun and throw the football, and it just makes me happy to see other people doing that. That's what I love. And now the chance that he can't do that no longer, I don't even know. I don't even know what the family would be going through to know that he was down in Florida, trying to improve his skill set and craft, and next minute, goodbye. Yeah. So the age factor to me, it always gets me. If it's anyone super young, they just didn't get that chance to go out there and live and do the dumb things, the good things, the bad things, the best of things. Go through the breakups, buy the house, lose the house, go get a divorce. Mate, just a simple high five sometimes when you bank a 3-point shot with your mates at the park. He can no longer do those things, and that is, it makes me angry and sad at the same time, because I have the ability to do that. I can go out and do those things with my friends and family. And I think we do take that for granted sometimes. And I know I definitely do. Like, I definitely do. Overall, I send my thoughts and prayers and blessings to the Haskins family, because it is horrible. I'm going to go through a few tweets, what the players did. And there's only a few, because this has impacted the whole NFL community 100%. I'm going to go through that in just a few short moments. But yeah, I wanted to just talk about the age factor. Is just incredible. I didn't know him personally. I probably would never meet him, right? I won't meet a lot of these Steelers players ever, right? But this felt to me a bit like Tunch as well. When I listened to Tunch on the radio for the last 17, 18 years, never met the bloke, but that hurt too, because he was one of the first voices that I heard while growing to love the game. So yeah, this is really impacted the Steel community 100%, and it is awful. Before I keep rambling on, I'm going to go into some of these tweets from some of the players, and then I'll do my final thoughts. But guys, yeah, I don't know. I really don't know at this moment. I still can't. I can't believe it. Right. So, firstly, Chase Claypool said, "I spent your final moments with you, and I can't help but think about how selfless you were in those moments. All you cared about was making sure that everyone around you was okay, and I can't thank you enough for that. You are what I strive to be." Excellent words from Chase. And I've been on Chase's back. I have. Okay. I really have. Mason said this, just pure and straight devastated. And that's the way he grieves. It's just the one word, devastated. And it truly is devastating news. This to me, it's just cut short, mate. It's just cut short. James Washington says, "Glad I got to know you, DH. Hell of a guy. Prayers to your family." And 100%. This is just, I don't know. Cameron Hayward says, our leader in the defense, Dwayne meant so much to so many people. His smile was infectious, and he was a guy you wanted to be around. We are all in shock about losing him. We are going to miss the heck out of him as well. We lost you way too early. Luckily, I got a chance to get to know you. Rest in peace, Haskins. It's true. 25 is too young. You have not done anything yet. I haven't done anything yet. And I'm 32. I've done some things and I've enjoyed my life. But sometimes you kind of think, oh, I've got 60, 70 years to do all these things. And it shows you that, man, it just shows you that it can be cut short like that, and it's horrible. Chooks. God called, God called him home way too young. I'll never forget you, brother, and the talks we had. You'll live on forever. May your family find peace. I've got a few more guys, and then I'll wrap it up. TJ Watt. The world lost a great person today. When Dwayne first walked into the locker room, I could tell he was an upbeat guy. He was always making people smile, never taking life for granted. His impact on me will last forever. Now that's a leader right there, and that shows you how much respect was for the player, Dwayne Haskins. And like I said, I didn't know him personally. I watched a few of his games, preseason games. I was excited to see what he could do with the Steelers. He could have been a chance maybe for QB1 next year or in a few years. He could have been football side. He could have been a backup, a constant backup for 5-6 years. You look at all the backups in the NFL; they stick around forever. He didn't get the chance to do any of that. He didn't get the chance to finish his NFL career. It blows my mind. It blows my mind. Mike Tomlin. I am devastated and at a loss for words. With the unfortunate passing of Dwayne Haskins, he quickly became part of our Steelers family upon his arrival in Pittsburgh and was one of our hardest workers, both on the field and in our community. Dwayne was a great teammate, but even more so a tremendous friend to so many. I am truly heartbroken. Our thoughts and prayers are with his wife, Calabria, I think that's how you pronounce it. I could be wrong. And his entire family during this difficult time. Such kind words from Mike Tomlin. And yeah, just wanted to go through those tweets, guys, to let you know if you haven't seen it. It has been going around there's tweets going around all around the NFL. Some bad ones with Adam Schefter. I'm not getting into that at all. I don't even want to give him the time of day. But yeah, lastly, guys, I don't know. This to me will linger on for a while, and it should. For a player and a person, if you think of a person side, for Dwayne Haskins being a person at years, almost 25, coming up, I think next month was his birthday, 25 years old, and to see him just a young fella, like we would say in Australia, lose their life like that. One day he's on the roster, the next day he's not, he's gone. It's a tragedy. It's truly horrible, and it's a tragedy. And I can't express my sadness and grief towards the situation enough. I don't know. I don't even know. Like, I really don't even want to talk about the Steelers that much. I don't. I really don't want to talk about the best defense, or I could really care less. I could care less right now. I don't know. I could care less. It may take, I don't know, from this channel going forward, we'll just got to ride with emotions. We have to. So I apologize if you guys want 100% Steeler news and, you want it that way. Maybe that's the way it won't go, because what happened yesterday or day before is extremely upsetting and terrible. And we have to fight through that and yeah, go through it. We can't just do this one video and then 3 days later, hi, welcome back, and we're talking about the QB position, or we're talking about the who do we draft? I don't know. I'm just saying it will take time. Time heals all wounds, and this is a big cut to the Steelers organization and the Steelers family and Steelers worldwide. It is massive to know that you have a player part of your organization and such a young player at that, skillful, talented player, happy player like that, the kind words from the Steelers players have been talked about, gone. So, yeah, with my deepest condolences to the Haskins family. I send you my prayers and my thoughts and my love because it happened and it happened and it shouldn't have happened. Way too young. The fellow was 25 years old, whole life ahead of him, and it hits me because I have my whole life ahead of me. So, yeah, thanks guys for checking out the video and yeah, I don't know, guys. I really don't know. But as always, in remembrance of Dwayne Haskins, here we go, Steelers. Here we go.